Oh, it's raining again. What's with sprint weekend, sprint race weeks, and what raining in one-shot qualifying? Anyway, welcome and welcome to the ST Racing League here, season 21 here for the Austrian Grand Prix here at Österreich. And we are here again at a very wet, slippery Austrian circuit. Here for Tier 3. And I'm questioning why it always rains in these sprint races. Especially in the one-shot qualifying. It rained in Tier 1 one-shot qualifying in Britain. Intermediate conditions. I think it rained again in Tier 2. It was full wet conditions. And then it rained yesterday. Intermediate conditions. Plus the one-shot qualifying. It had 2 wet periods yesterday in the race for Tier 2. Lots of rain. Lots of rain. Certainly make things difficult for the drivers. Here we go, start on the one-shot qualifying. Got Borowski making a bit of a wibble. As you go into turn one, it's a bit difficult. Make sure that track extend, very easy to track extend, especially if you go wide. Maldi's currently leading out of turn 1. Very surprising. Considering the conditions. Callum seems to be running a bit lower wings. Up through turn 3 now. Straight line it as much as you can. Brake probably just before the unrated board, or just after the unrated board, not sure with the intermediate conditions. Get the car turned in, it's good cut, it's important to get the traction out here. Now into turn 6. Very awkward corner. Marty's unable to hit the apex there, it's going to cost him a lot of time. He's also losing the rear end as well. I think Callum's lost even more time. Marty's missed the apex again, not quite get the car rotated in. Lots of curb. Now, down into the last 2 corners. You really got to commit into this corner. You've got to clip that apex, run yourself back out wide for this last corner. Very nicely done by man, nice and clean. To the line. Callum's going to pick him by just a 1/10 of a second. And then it's Callum Eddy, 7/10 behind Maldi. It's a big gap. A few cars been disqualified. And obviously invalidating lap times. Danger man, Mactendo. That's 2 of the higher up guys down at the back of the grid. But don't forget, this is a sprint race. So the sprint race will determine your race for the actual race. Anyway, here is your results. Here for the one-shot qualifying. Callum, P1, 11.2. About 6 seconds slower than probably expecting qualifying. In a drive qualifying session. Maldi, P2. Eddie, P3. District, P4. Callumans, P5. Red, P6. Chaos, P7. Matador, P8. Rafita, P9. Borowski, P10. Juan, P11. Fernando obviously had the spin, but he's able to keep going to get a P12. And people who were at that times was Dangerman, Mactendo, Alpha, and Moncho. I think Moncho actually retired though, so I'm not sure. But yeah, that is your results here for your another wet one-shot qualifying here at Austria. I remember there's no formation laps due to these tyre temperature bugs. So we straight into it. And it's very cloudy. This Austria is really giving some wacky weather today. Well, this week. We'll see. Information on Matador. He literally got out and bought an Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series X version of the F1 game just so you can race. And if that's commitment, I don't know what is. He literally got out and bought the new Xbox just so he can play the game, so he can use his wheel. Because of all these old gen Xbox wheel issues that we're getting. So, fair enough to him. Did what you wanted to do, what you needed to do to race. But yep, straight into it. Not even the engines. Now they're over the engines. Oh, wait, what? Now it's gone. Now lights out and away we go. Maldi's had a brilliant start. He's got Callum down into turn 1. Maldi will cut in front of him. He will lead into turn 1. Got some 3 wide back with Alfa Romeo diving up the inside. That's not going to go very well. I think there's a spins down at the back there with Alfa Romeo and the Ferrari and the Sauber. And a bit of kerfuffle going the back here. Dangerman falls even further back into P15. There's a bit of side-by-side action as cars all over the place. And Alfa Romeo almost off the circuit. And Red Bulls are going side-by-side. And then Alfa Romeo goes diving inside. The Ferrari's gone steaming up the inside. That was not going to go very well. If he didn't raise that car down, he's out ghosting. That was Matador. Out breaking himself. And then Alfa McTendo side-by-side into turn 4. And he's got the position done. McTendo up into P10. And he's on the soft tyres, which probably can't last that long. There are a few people on the softs. There's a handful of people on the softs. Oh, and F1's round. Has he been in contact with somebody or has lost that on his own? There is a hat off as well. I think that might be in contact with Distry. No, he's some Volchi Bottas lawn mowing. Yep, Maldi leads the way, but not very much. Callum's now all in the back of Maldi. Maldi leads the first lap of the sprint race. Right, Tendo's right in the back of Fernando. Oh, no, Fernando lost the rear there. Just gifted McTendo the position. Now, Callum unable to make a move on Maldi. This time being, Juan defending from Moncho. No, sorry, from Danger, sorry. Danger up the inside of Juan. He's got moved on up into P12, trying to recover some positions. Eddie's off. He's off. It seems he's got his front wing intact. And he's keep on going. He's got side by side with the Haas. And he's off the circuit. He's in more places now. Sorry, my throat is it's quite blocked at the moment. Danger and steam over the inside into turn 1 on Moncho. That's unbelievable. He's got DRS off Alpha as well. So he's got some defending. But yeah, my throat obviously I had to cope last week, but it really stuffed up my nose, which really blocked up my throat. And I think it's 3 wide almost here. Moncho trying to make a move on, and call me Eddie's hit the back of him, and he spun himself around. That's 3 instances he's had now in the space of 1 lap. Still can't find a way through. DRS has been enabled now. And that's Danger round. Danger Man is round. So Maldi up the inside of Callum. Callum got the move done on Maldi into turn 1. Maldi's trying to get his move back done. Oh, bit of lag there. Careful with that. Yeah, flies. That's Callum on. He's running P3 and he's span it all by himself at turn 6. No, not good for him. Mike Tenno's had a great race so far. Starts like P12. Dane Jones actually retired from the sprint race. He will start last. My luck's there for a moment there. Oh, he's actually made Callum brake late. Can he get him an exit? It's got a good exit here, Maldi. Callum hasn't got all the ERS in the world to use. Maldi's trying to move. He's going to go back up the inside of Callum here. Yes, he is. Oh, the inside, but Callum's got the outside line. He's got the better traction. And he goes around the outside, keeps the position. I think he's in P1 now. He's in P6. Careful, don't take that many lines. That line too often. Martinez in the pits. What are they pissing for? I'm confused. Why is he pissing? If the tyres want to go to the end, then he's just got another set of socks. I don't know, but Maldi's up the inside of Callum. He's not braking late enough. He needs to really push on. He's really forced Callum off there. And Maldi's got the move done. Moncho's round. But one Williams goes into first place, one Williams is backwards. Having dinner doesn't really help my throat either. You always box it up. It's difficult to speak without compromising my own voice. It's difficult. Callum's got DS and Maldi. Callum's got the ERS left to use. Callum definitely seems to be using lower wings, but it's giving Maldi great traction out of that turn 3. More pit stops, what's going on here? Don't mean change. Oh, Maldi! Almost lost it there. It's not the first time I've seen him do that. He actually sprinted it, I think, last season. Now Callum on the back, and Maldi's going to make a move into turn 1. A bit of a audacious move to make it there. Yeah, put the back out that way. Unfortunately, he's lost a lot of time from doing that. He should have just stayed behind him instead of teasing Maldi. Maldi's not easy threatens, but Maldi with his higher wings, what seems like to be the case, struggling a bit more on the straights, even though Callum is low on ERS. Maldi's keeping the gap now. Maldi's got great traction. Out turn 3. Might turn there, picks up the penalty. Not help him. Oh, and Callum had a moment. Don't want to do that too many times. A bit of battle here for third place. Chaos on the softs, but the softs will start to go off soon. Sun is starting to come out, so no rain. Oh, and it's Alice Callum in a move on Maldi. Into turn on Maldi now has DRS into turn 2 and 3. DRS is going to slowly poke him ahead. Maldi's actually backing off here. Maldi knows if he backs off here, he's going to have DRS in his next race, and Callum's outbreaking himself again. And that's an easy, cheap move from Maldi. And he's got a great traction, and it's already pulled him about 8-9 tenths already. So, great tactic by Maldi. Really put Callum off. Now that she pulled a second out. Really pushing Callum right now. It's now a 5-car train for 3rd place. Definitely seems like Rafita's one of my favourite tracks. This is the highest I've ever seen Rafita. Rafita's normally getting lapped, for all I know. Why is Fernando on the hard? This guy, this tell you have 2 complete different tyres, and they're battling it out right now. Now for trying to get that move done on Aston Martin up into turn 4, and he's back up into 3rd place, but he's still carrying those penalties. They are, so they need to build a gap here. Otherwise, these two will be dropping a few places behind Eddie. It's now a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 car train. Oh, my mask up inside is not going to go well. Chaos off the circuit. The straight line speed what Chaos has. Wonder why he kept ahead of Alpha for so long. I think another penalty. Can't keep doing that. He keeps running wide. Just picking up silly penalties. Oh, Chaos, what are you doing, mate? Oh, that's really compromised with Easton now. Eddie's got through. Oh my, Eddie almost steaming up the inside of Chaos there. Alpha's been gifted 1.5 seconds. This is Chime, he needs to build a 1.5 seconds to get out of his penalty. There's flags, and it's Eddie that's around. Ah, he's on his debut. He is round at turn 6. Seems to be catching a lot of people off, which is weird. It's not really calling on me spinner. It's only turn 7 that gets his people, not turn 6. At least Kamali's holding off Callum for this time being. Rafita breezing past, despite having no DRS. He's got that straight line speed to keep ahead of him. Up the inside. Oh, and he's really pushing. He's on the circuit. And now Alfa Romeo has done a double overtake. Mactendo out of nowhere. He's now up into the P5. He's done a double overtake. Oh no, a double overtake. So Rafita loses out of it. Chaos still loses pace anyway. And Mactendo's just breezed through it. But he might still drop a pace anyway because he's got the penalty. Maldi will start first for the race. He has stayed ahead of Callum, so Maldi knows he's got some pace. As long as he keeps with Callum. Alpha P3. This guy is 16 seconds ahead of the rest of the gray. Rarsky P4, Mactendo P5, Chaos P6. Mactendo will fall down to P6. Chaos P8, Eddie P7. Reds would be P9, P8, Chaos P9. Lost a lot of places with that. Chaos did. Juan P10, this should be 11. Matador P12. Colour P30. Panda P14. And Moncho P15. So, I've already gone through the results already, but here is the results for the sprint race. Very interesting, lots of battles. Not many two collisions, relatively clean. But definitely very interesting this race. Marty and Callum seem to have pace over everyone else, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, very interesting. And it's a dry race for the time being here at the Land of Trees Grand Prix. Austria, in the middle, is the land of trees, as we always called it. People getting ready for the race. I don't actually know what the strategy is for Austria, because we had a race yesterday. We didn't have Tier 1. So, I think it's mediums to hards, but I might be mistaken. It could be soft to mediums, it could be soft to hards. But I don't know. Anyway, here's the lights. Obviously, the glitch start. Sorry for being quiet, so I'm just trying to clear my throat out. The cars are now revving up. It's lights out and away we go here for the Austrian Grand Prix. And there's lights out and away we go. And Maldi's had a brilliant start. Absolutely iconic start there by Maldi. Got a mixture of hards and mediums at the moment. Clean start, it seems. Matt Tendo finding his way through past Rafita already. Now, everything else is single file. Dangerous ghosting. Ghosting. I don't know if he was getting a card. Mike Peno up into P5, got F1 red, 2 places already. Call me Eddie is up inside of Rafita. He's got moved on as well, both of them on the hard. So, people making moves ready. Chaos is just trying to get past Calamons. Calamon had an unlucky spin earlier. He was looking on for a good P3 back in the sprint race. To find his way back through. That's Juan. That's the Juan corner. The Juan line to be taking. Fernando gets past. Oh, actually side by side. You just turn one's got the inside line. You have to back out if you're on the outside there. Oh, never mind. Round he goes. A lot of people seem to leave the rear end through turn 1. It's a tricky corner turn 1 is. Luckily there's not much grip down out through there. Small yellow flags. And that's Rosky going very slowly. Let's see if we can get Danger back in. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh. God damn it. Soon to go onto it. Can't even find it. I'm gonna have to leave. I can't do anything about it. I really do. I hate it when you go on a racetrack, it just screws you over like I knew it was a bad idea. Try and join Formaldi's profile. Sorry about this, guys. Every time you go onto the race sector, you just kick, he just bugs you, and then you can't get off it, and it comes up to the like race results and stuff. Need to hit Callum's internet. It's pretty good. Seems good for now. Back in. So I can't get danger back in. It won't allow me. Maldi suddenly, but Callum is now right back. As we're back into the action, Callum's already got move done. No DRS needed. Oh, Maldi's back up inside here. My Tindo is already back of these guys. Maldi's got the DRS. That Tendo's just sitting back now. Make opportunity. Three-way battle for the lead now. Maldi will not like this at all. I've got DRS again. Maybe he's making a move into turn 1. And he will have DRS into turn 4 as well. Maldi's got the switch back, but that DRS will come into play for Callum. Look at Nintendo out of nowhere. He's just going to breeze past both of them. He's used a lot of DRS to do so. Maldi will outbrake him, push him off the circuit. Oh, and his collision! Nintendo tried to turn back into Maldi, and Maldi's now lost place and now he's lost the lead to Callum now. And Maldi's not going to be happy with that. Maldi, he got the move. He forced Nintendo off the circuit, which he can do. Nintendo then turned back into Maldi, it seemed. And that's what caused the collision. Nintendo, he should have backed off. He should have ran out wide and then came back on later on the circuit. So trying to force yourself back onto the track again, which only causes an incident. So Nintendo's down the back of Maldi. Maldi's now lost his lead. I'm not going to be happy at all. Not much else going on right now. Seems a bit of a DS training on it. Don't know if Maldi has the pace to catch up to Callum in it. Got Chaos and Fita in the battle, I think. I think there's over a moment. You spun. It's a yellow flags, but for who? There's also a slow Ferrari. I don't know. I'm getting yellow flags, I don't even know who it is. Meanwhile, Callum's already got a penalty, but he's up the inside of the Haas, and the Haas has to go off the circuit over the sausage curb, but he's got DRS now into turn 1, into turn 3. Sorry about that, there's something in my glasses that are annoying me. But Maldi's actually slightly catching him up. To Callum, that is. That's Callum made a mistake. Alpha staying close to Canamon's. Canaman has got that penalty. Penalty is going to be crucial on there. Oh! I'm pretty sure it was very wide by Chaos, that was. Not the recommended line to take you there. You turn 7 and 8. When Dusty kicked up by Cant there. I think it's a different line there. It takes an early apex into there. You know, Marty's just gaining time right now. Marty's up to a decent pace. Needs to avoid doing that though. Off the rear end there. Oh, Scott Fernando on the back of Juan now. Oh, and Juan to the poor exit there. And then doesn't have the ERS to play with, but can use it anyway. Moved on up into P13. On the hards. There's Juan. Next is Mahador on the mediums. The gap's slowly coming down, Maldi. Gap's now 1.7 between him and Cam. Way at 1.5, Cam's made a mistake there. Maldi's got pace. Maldi's got pace, everyone. Race is not over. That excitement for Brazil, that's what it is. Oh, and Callum's picking a penalty. And that could be a race changer. Especially in Mexico, Maldi don't pick up one. But this is not a time for slopping down now. Still want to beat him on track, but be careful, you might get a penalty yourself at some point, so you just keep pushing. And he's got DRS on Distry. Further battle we need to look at soon. And that gap between Maldi and McKendo is about 1.5 seconds when I came out of here. 1.5 again, so the gap stabilised this lap. Oh, and then he's already got past him. Okay. I didn't even realise he'd done that quickly. Oh, and Chaos now disconnected as well. Provides him. Get down to 1.4 now. As and the Matador are currently fasting out for P12 now. Not much going on at the moment. Some battles here and there, but nothing too special. Everyone's kind of gapped out quite a bit at the moment. Pit stops will be happening soon. I presume probably around lap 16 probably. I think the medium ones might be pitting. Callum Alley's picking up a penalty. Fernando thinks about it. Oh, and he's at the back of Fernando. Not very nice. That gets that down to 1.3. It's only about a tenth of that fast than Callum at the moment. He's going to start filling that Dersier, but he's also going to start filling that slipstream as well. Poor section around Maldi, yeah, he's lost 3/10. Use a bit of ERS to compensate for that. You need to use some of that ERS now. You can use that DRS and then you can start saving some ERS to make them move. McLaren he's keep saving his ERS. He's using Maldi to leech up to the back of Callum here. Not trying to overtake him or anything, it's just staying behind him. He knows Maldi is slowly catching him up. Maybe not just because he probably wants to, but he's just doing it, he's saving his ERS, he's just keeping it within. That's on 1.3. As Distry gets past Chaos after Chaos has just rejoined back to the lobby. Yep, so that move is done. No comeback for him. Mator's obviously now trying to come back. He's not even in the lobby either. When did that happen? When did he disconnect? Can't view his gaming card either. I'm not risking going to race director. Chaos picks up another penalties. Keep picking up these penalties. Really going to be hurting him, are they? Nowadays isn't quite closing that gap as much as he wanted to. Gap's still 1.2. Cameron's installing his comeback here after that spin. He's now on the back of F1 Red. Yeah, that's open for the Ferrari driver, but too far behind. Making any moves. Fernando picks up a penalty. Oh, Miley's in the pits. Miley's going for an undercut here. Early pit stop this is. Going on to the hard tyres. He wants to avoid the undercut. On go the hard tyres. Taking him nicely to the end. 21 laps he'll be doing on those. Maybe clears on some cleanish air and come out. He's behind his teammate. First one isn't too bad. So you've got him, and then up the road he's got Alpha, and apart from that, it's pretty much clean after that. But these guys are going to probably pit soon anyway. You will have to pass Moncho. Moncho's yet to pit for another good 5 laps or so. Problem now, Mario's an undercut, but now he's stuck in behind his teammate. They both stay out. Matendo stayed out. Matendo is trying to use his overtake. He's now got right at the back of Callum. He's now used all the overtake he saved up. And over in DRS as well. This is not going to be good for Maldi because now Matendo's saved all that DRS up. Now he needs to get some DRS off Moncho. And Moncho's just going to let him through. Which I think Maldi would appreciate. If I was Maldi, I would actually prefer to be actually stayed ahead into turn 1 and then just use the DRS in up to turn 4, up to turn 3. I would have preferred that personally. I think Maldi would appreciate it anyway. But it's push. Go from Messi and Maldi. He needs to cover that off. Matendo had, like I said, a really quick last 2 laps there, using that overtake to catch up to like a Callum. Callum's in, and so is Matendo. This is all going to be it. Both in the pits. SC Maldi, stay on board with him. Coming the penultimate corner. He is pushing. There's Callum's. There's Matendo, and there's Callum. There they are. He's just ahead of Matendo. Matendo's got DRS though. But Maldi's within DRS of Callum. So, Matendo unable to overcut SC Maldi. SC Maldi's now on warm, hard tyres. DRS open, overtake mode, everything. Callum's trying to warm his tyres up. Maldi's going for it. He's going up the inside here. He's going up the inside. He's got the warm tyres. Up into turn 4, and he's going to make the move. He's going to make it stick. No, Callum's going to use an overtake to keep it alongside SC Maldi. Sometimes the outside line actually works around here. Maldi, like I said, has got the tyre grip, and he's got the move done. SC Maldi went to first place, but now he's now going to hold these guys off for another 18 laps. Don't do it, Callum. I will have to end you myself if you do anything like that. And Callum's also got his penalties hanging around his head as well. And Callum's also got Matendo to worry about. You saw Matendo is quite patient, so he's behind Maldi for a good 5-6 laps. Callum with that straight line speed advantage he's got. Brian's going to do a little switcheroo here. He's going to move back, and he's got the DS as well. That's a problem when you do that. You can easily just do the switcheroo, get the DS again, just re-overtake. You've got to be tactful around here with all these DS zones. Maldi's round. What am I witnessing right now? Why is Maldi's gone? Did he just lose it on himself? And has Callum or Matendo picked up any damage? There was definitely some contact. What just happened here? What has happened to SC Maldi? Did he spin at turn 7? I think he did. I think he spun it on that inside curve. Maldi's got to find 9 seconds. I don't think it's going to happen. Don't know. I really don't know. Now it's a straight up fight between McTenna and Callum. Like I say, Callum's picking. They've got like, a penalty hanging over his head. Not going to help him at the end of the race. You just hope that McTenna picks a penalty himself. Muncher in the pits, so that clears any way of Maldi. Maldi can still get a nice P3 here, but I don't think Maldi's not going to be happy with that. He knows he can go for this victory, and right now he's got Callum on 2 lap fastest tyres behind him. Oh, that's so. Eddie's getting close to the back of Fafita here. But Fafita's yet to pit. And so is Eddie. Both of these guys are probably pitting this lap. Eddie in the pits. Oh, he's just been in the pit lane. What did you do that for? Yeah, full access to 3. That's Juan. But, I mean, I know we've got 2 cars in AI. But we've not had a DNF so far. Chaos makes up the inside of Juan on better tyres. Distry is round at turn 1. It's 3 wide here for momentarily. Juan gets back past Chaos. Oh, I'll tell you what, this is Chaos. That's the AlphaTauri. That's Fernando up the inside of the road. Oh, and they made contact. Oh, for God's sake. That's the second time Fernando. Oh, and Chaos just destroyed Fernando. And he's left the session. Yeah, that gap between Maldi and Tendo is 9 seconds. Right, but on Maldi, he's got a charging Ferrari behind him. This is not what Maldi needs. Maldi defends it. He's lost another second there just from that battle. Nintendo's right in the back of Callum here now. You can't get exit. Callum's a lot better on a traction there. Turning to struggle around there. Didn't even realise Chaos even left, to be honest. Didn't see it pop up. Back up the inside, Callum Maldi's against, just going to sweep it around the outside. Maldi's worst sector is definitely that last sector. He struggles a lot for those last few corners. Calamon's gains a couple of tenths just for those few corners alone. So Maldi, every time Maldi comes onto these two DRS straights, he's on the back foot, but Calamon's got no ES at all. He backs out. I'm sure Maldi appreciate that, at least for the moment. He's also got a slow off Red Bull. That's Borowski's AI. Calamon's back up the inside again. Maldi's just going to super back around the outside. Maybe Maldi get some DRS off this Red Bull possibly. He does. Maldi gets some juicy DRS there. Yeah, we'll get some more juicy DRS into turn 1 as well. I'm sure Maldi will appreciate that. Save Maldi some ERS as well. Tendo's oh, what Tendo's doing? He's just cruising the back of Callum. He's probably like, just not getting any penalties. I'll just sit back here and then just get that win because of that penalty. I'm not going to fight it. Do you know what fighting? Distry's fighting himself off the track and span. Oh my god. Oh, Distry. Never felt amazing. Watch out now because I've got some leaders right behind him. Can they get DRS off Distry? They thought I'd been half hoping for that. This man has finally got a bit of a gap off Calamon. It's not big enough, but yeah. That's now 11.5 seconds. I don't know if victory today. Maldi's not really happy with McTendo. But Maldi's not close enough to benefit any penalties that McTendo would get because of that if he did get penalties. So, yeah. Yeah, Calamon's are so much better for those last two corners. So he can commit a lot harder. He turns in, he can turn in a bit earlier and really commit to the corner better. Maldi kind of has to hang off and kind of come back on the power later. He's fighting this. And Calamon's with DRS as well down here, but Maldi's got extra straight line speed with that extra ERS he's got, and they're getting back around the outside. He's going to repeat it for the last 2 times. Oh, I thought I almost touched that. Calamon's going to have to get past Maldi. You have to do something different else, mate. You've been doing the same thing 4 laps in a row now. Tell you what, getting back at this, it's F1 red. Maldi's using even more time now. Oh, inside the turn 1, Maldi's not having any of it, it's pinching him. Oh, he's trying to duck. Oh, he's round. And didn't have to pick any penalties in that time. And now Maldi, he's not got F1 red to don't worry about now. Never mind Calamon's. more bugs in the back, but I think this time Red's actually more clever, and he's actually got ERS to use as well. But he's actually got ERS to play with as well. That's the thing, if Red's actually got ERS to play with, actually got some straight line speed because he's actually got some energy to use. Which is going to make it a lot difficult. That Calamons, he just didn't have any energy to use, he had no overtake. So he wasn't able to make any moves, but now, because Red's actually got some overtake to play with, he's gone. He's gunned it. Oh, might have lost the rear end there. Stephanie gets him at no. He's just sticking onto the back of him. Everyone Callum could not bug him off. If I was Spectendo, I would just breeze past him mid ERS and then just pull up and just pull. Means F1 Red's got 4 lap fresh tyres compared to F1 Red. Can't get from the penalty. Oh, my thought hasn't let cars through, yeah, as he gets lapped by the 2 leaders. Through they go. That EI's having a fun time. Staying close. But again, nothing. McIntosh just staying there. And what Marley's plan is. Get ahead of him. I wonder if he should stay behind him and save some ERS. Not right now, not really saving that, is it? Left and right, still got plenty to use as well. This is when engineers become useful, when they can tell you how much energy and when to save it, when to use it. Marty doesn't know if Red's still got over half a battery. Marty doesn't know that. So, he might be trying to use it, he might think he's using it, but actually, Red's just simply quicker than Maldy at the moment, and Maldy can't keep up. Might have to use over his overtake to keep up at the moment. And Red's got blows to use. Yeah, there's like comments though, no one's making moves though. If he's unable to get past Callum, call me Eddie. He's only getting about a 3 mile an hour advantage with the DRS, so he can't find the straight line speed to find past him. Maldi cannot get past F1 Red. F1 Red's just too quick for the moment, so too much energy to deployment. Nintendo's just sticking the back of Callum. He doesn't want to get past. He just wants to stay there. He's getting the free victory here. Just sticking on the back of him. Yeah, Maldi's struggling to keep up at the moment. Now, F1's using overtake himself. Yeah, flags here. Vita, oh, he's doing so well. Where he normally is, he was doing so well. And he spun at turn 7 and 8. Drops down to 10. More yeah, flags. That's for Vita around again. Too late for any safety cars now. Still got his front wing intact. He lost his another place now to his Spanish teammate. No, Nintendo. Is he making a move? No. Does he want to? Not really. I mean, he would love to, but he prefers to keep it safe at the moment. He could probably just lap him. He could just maybe take him on the last lap of the race and just, yep, I've won the race. Technically, he did at that point because he won it on merit. You think he has been quicker than Callum this week as well, to be honest. More your flags, that's district. Imagine his ass moving if he wants that podium. But we are now starting the last lap now. Here they come. To start the last lap here at Austria. It's been a very uneventful race, to be honest. There's been some moments here and there, but it's just no one can make any overtakes. Everyone's either running out of ERS and not being able to use it properly. Here he is now. I think he's going to use it all now. No, he isn't. Is he? No. Nope, he's just like, yep, I'm going to stay right here. I am not going to make an overtake. I'm just going to stay behind you and pick up the victory this way. Oh no, he's in! Oh, Mactendo! He resets to the grid. And Mactendo, he's been sitting behind Callum the whole race. And now, the manager's made an audacious move which has not worked out. Oh, he's almost done what Fernando almost did. But the battle all the way around, but Mactendo, he was right behind Callum the whole race. And then he goes and bins it at turn 3. He could have easily been effectually one simple mistake, and that's it. Your race is over. Done. Out. So he was easy on verb, easy P1, and then he goes and bins that. He only has himself to blame for that. He could have easily made a move, he could have made a move and pulled away, but he took the risk, he decided to put too much power down, he did not need to be that aggressive, and he just ruined his own race. Maldi is absolutely nowhere. I don't think he got damaged, I'm not sure when that happened. Maldi's not going to be happy, he's got down to P4 here. Callum's P5. Alpha Zero coming P6. As it stands. Taking a very cheaty line. He's going wide everywhere. Coming to P6, but the way he's been driving, it looks like he drops down to P7. There he goes. Poncho Kita says P7, Eddie will be P8. And the other 5 second unserved penalty for that drive for that speed in the pit lane. And that's it, just waiting for this street to trot across the line. Come in P16. We've had technically only 14 people have finished the race. We've had 2 AI running the whole time. Yeah, your podium finishes here. Unexpected, to be honest. Unexpected podium. I was expecting to be a lot different, to be honest. I was expecting Maudi to be up there. I was expecting Tendo to be winning after what he's been doing. I was expecting a Nintendo P1, Maudi P2, and a Callum P3, but it's just been sopped up on his head in in a very fashionable way. But yeah, that is your race results in the end. That's your 4 points for the whole, weekend of the sprint and the race. But we come on to the race results. Yeah, Callum P1 with even that 3 second penalty. Matt Tendo, I can't believe he just done that. I can't believe he's just binned it up. On for an easy victory and he bottled it. F1 P3, Maudi P4 in the end after that moment with Tendo. Cannon's P5. Alpha, no, not P, he spanned himself, didn't he? Sorry. Alpha P6, Comanche P7, Eddie P8, Carlos P9, Mathel P10, Rafita P11, Juan P12, Wisconsin P13, no, Fernando, yeah, I think he's 13 finishes, I think it was Fernando left as well. I think we're probably get Callum in for an interview. Can. Don't think if I'm ready. Do if I'm ready now to speak English? I don't remember. Alright, just trying to get McTender in as well, see if we can get him for an interview. But if we wait, see if he joins or not. But yeah, we'll come on to you since you're already in here, since we wait for McTendo. Callum, well, I don't forget to include your audio as well. Well, it's been a bit of an interesting race for you. It looks very unlikely you're going to actually win that race with that penalty. McTendo just stuck onto your back of you the whole race, and he goes and absolutely splatters it at turn 3, and it's actually gifted you the victory. So just put how your race went for you. It seemed like it was just holding on to that victory, but it looked like actually came your way at the end there.
Well, I mean, to be honest, Maudi and McTendo were, to be honest, quicker than me on pace, so I didn't think I was actually going to win. I'm going to maybe get on a podium, but I thought that was as good a maximum I was going to get. But Maudi spun, and then I mean, I don't know what happened with McIndoe. Might have spinned it, but
I think he lost it. He lost it. I was on board with him. He lost it. He lifted the rear tyres up out of turn 3. He actually reset the track. So I think he might be actually in a 5 second time penalty, but I don't think that affected his position anyway. But yeah, as I said, you're just holding off everyone behind you, but I think you're running lower wings than Maudi. So
yeah, I was using 812 quite low. Probably.
Yeah, which is quite low, I think. But so I think that might have helped you down the straights for sure. So, but yeah, even though it was unexpected, but well done on your victory anyway. You kept it clean, but yeah, well done on your victory for Austria.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
It doesn't seem like McTendo is joining, so
he said he was busy
off there.
I think.
Okay, that's fine then. But yeah, that is your race done for Austria. Not sure when Tier 1's going to happen, whether it's going to happen in between USA and Japan, or it's going to be somewhere else. We might try and fit our Tier 1 Austria somewhere, whether we can do it or not. But we'll be back next week for the French Grand Prix. So come back to us then. Hopefully we can get a Tier 1 race going. So yeah, come back to us then. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.